Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
No one is safe. No one can hide.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Subscribe to the channel if you new.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. But see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I be your host, Main Event Pro.
I'm driving now.
If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
Bitch, you heard me.
I said, how's he truly gonna feel? You deaf or something? They're deaf.
Handle to my talent. You all sound like a bunch of ducks. What? Shut up while I'm talking.
You're a failure, say what? My point exactly. Really? We're gonna play this game again. Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? Exactly. Which is
Probably the most pain that you've ever felt in your life. I'll tell you what, why don't you say what if you like to sleep with your own sister?
Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
And this is what a last real champion looks like.
Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
No one is safe. No one can hide.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Subscribe to the channel if you new.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. But see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I be your host, Main Event Pro.
I'm driving now.
If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
bitch, you heard me.
I said, how's he truly gonna feel? You deaf or something? They're deaf.
Handle to my talent. You all sound like a bunch of ducks. What? Shut up while I'm talking.
You're a failure, say what? My point exactly. Really? We're gonna play this game again. Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? Exactly. Which is
Probably the most pain that you've ever felt in your life. I'll tell you what, why don't you say what if you like to sleep with your own sister?
Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
And this is what a last real champion looks like.
Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. And today we here to do our predictions for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is a big night. We got 2 nights ahead of us. And the reason they made this card so big, one thing, they want to make it like a big WrestleMania event. for the summertime. Second thing, they want to make us forget about the women's evolutions. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah. So let's give us our requests. Let's give us the fans, get the fans what they want, get the fans what they're looking for. That's what they doing. Yeah. But let's get into the predictions. Hit you with the intro so we can dive right into it.
Welcome to Dom. I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to
The main event.
The most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. What it do? Wiley, you up? Man, that was boy, I got the goddamn playing that game. I got the gaming and it got live. It got live and I just kept fucking playing, man, because it was going down. It was going down. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of things going down in that thing, man. Some, entertainment, some drama, some entertainment, and a little more drama. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I didn't start the show on time. And I'm about 2 hours late. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're gonna give Wiley a little minute to warm up real quick to get itself ready. We got some good things going down on SummerSlam. We got a nice card. Like Saturday night, we got like Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne versus Alexa and Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I'm a little out there. I've been up all night. All day tonight. Gunther versus CM Punk. Randy and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Brian Breakker and Bronson Reed. Tiffany Stratton versus Jay Cargill. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. And on Sunday night, we got Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Cage match. Becky Lynch versus La Valkyria. Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. And also we got the 6-man tag team for the tag team titles. So, damn, you want to know what I supposed to did? I supposed to did something, but you want to know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. I'm just gonna let that ride. But I might just do it on a separate video. Might do it on a short or something. Woo! Fuck yeah. 14 grams protein. But anyway, let's get into this thing, man. Let's get into this thing. Let's talk about excuse me. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, which I think is now making a good team. They working well together. I wouldn't mind if Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne, and Liv Morgan just separated from the New Day on their own little threesome. Had them a little threesome and be like the women's New Day. You know what I'm saying? Be like the women's New Day. I wouldn't mind them kind of like rehatching the New Day out of them 3 women. And they make it lose the title, then when Liv come back, get the titles back, then they can just, like Raquel and Roxanne tag one night, Raquel and Liv tag one night, then Roxanne and Liv tag another night. Like rotated like the New Day did. I wouldn't mind that. And let's talk about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair and where they could be going with Bayley and Becky. because they could be teaming up Becky and Bayley and have them as a tag team. Because Charlotte Flair did initiate Alexa Bliss as the fifth horsewoman. She was initiated by Charlotte Flair as the fifth horsewoman. Because, and the only reason I think they did that is because they know Sasha Banks is not returning no time soon. So I do think like I think they're like probably put Bayley and Becky together. I'm not for sure, but have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte win the titles, and then you have Bayley and Becky versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Have one of those type of matches, and it'll be still like the four horsewomen versus the half of the four horsewomen versus the other half. It'll be like that right there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And this is a tough one because I do think that Judgment Day need to carry the titles a little bit more. I do think they need to carry the titles a little longer. But since they got this newly formed team of Alexa and Charlotte, and they're getting hype, they're getting the hype that they was looking for, Charlotte getting a response that she wanted, I gotta go with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the win. And they may be feuding with Judgment Day for a while. Stuck in the Judgment Day vortex, right? Stuck in the Judgment Day vortex. Look, nobody can get out the Judgment Day vortex. It's crazy. It's wild. Let's talk about Gunther. Well, I'm just going down the line. Gunther versus CM Punk. Now, we all heard the words about Seth Rollins injured. He's supposed to be injured, blah, blah, blah. We heard like 3, 4, 5 different stories. Nobody can figure out which is true, right? So what I'm going to say is, just because Seth Rollins told us, and Seth Rollins said, and most likely Seth Rollins is a man of his word, right? He told us, as long as he's got breath in his body, CM Punk is not winning that title. He's not getting his hands on that title. So if Seth Rollins is injured, Seth Rollins gonna hop his ass down there on them crutches. And then the Brun's gonna take care of CM Punk. Now, with Gunther like that, I don't think Gunther will like that. Then again, Gunther might just laugh at the situation, right? I don't know. Gunther might fight them too. But Seth Rollins will cost CM Punk the title. I do got that in plans, whether he's injured or not. If he's injured, he's going to hop his ass down there on them crutches, and he's going to use the crutch on CM Punk. Make sure CM Punk don't win that title. Now, if Seth Rollins is not injured, and he hopping his ass down there anyway, he going to act like he's injured. Slowly for slowly, throw the crutches down, take out the leg brace or whatever, and cash that motherfucker in. You know what I'm saying? You're going to cash in. But overall, with your winner being Gunther, I'm picking Gunther as the winner. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Woo! I already know Randy Orton and Jelly Roll gonna win this. The fact that Jelly Roll is in this thing, what we doing? Celebrity takeover? Celebrity takeover. But the fact that Jelly Roll lost all that goddamn weight and he been training, I gotta give my boy his cigars. I gotta give him his cigars. Because he putting in the work. Now, that's a lot a lot of credit I give to Jelly Roll than the fucking credit I give to Travis Scott. Because Travis Scott couldn't even fucking last in training. He couldn't even go through training. Why would they want him to do that anyway? The man stay high. Anyway, I'm jumping off of the subject. And on to other shit. I'm ranting. Randy Orton and Jetta Rose for the win. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus the Brun Bruns. Hold up for a second. Give a second, because we got somebody at the front of the arena.
Let's go!
Yo, what it do?
What's going on?
I can't call it, man. Early morning section. Early morning session, man. Woo! And but you know, I got down to the fourth match, but let's start at the top so we can get you in there. Raquel and Roxanne versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. You can give me the winners and you can elaborate on the match also.
Winners. Honestly, this is really 50-50.
Right.
Well, it's really 50-50. Based upon a lot of stories that I'm hearing, it's a little bit across the board because there's one story that has Charlotte, you know, really wanting to stick in this tag team story with Alexa Bliss. And then there's another story where amongst the Judgment Day of Raquel and Roxanne Perez that pretty much Liv will probably screw up their championship reign to help Alexa Bliss and Charlotte because of her pettiness of the whole situation of what Judgment Day's been doing as far as the storyline goes. So it's really a teeter-totter of 50-50, you know, of things like that. Because it's honestly, well, one, this can go either which way, right? As far as, you know, both teams on a singles event been able to win against each other. But at the same time, it's also 50-50 just based upon how they're trying to sell these stories right now. I mean, again, I could see, because again, Roxanne, she's quote unquote a replacement for Liv, but let's say hypothetically she's not, right? Like she's a standalone. So it all depends on tonight. So let's say tonight, right? Yeah. Liv's there tonight, and she's like, "Oh, I can come back, and you know, hey, look, it's time for me to be the tag team partner again." But word is technically because she was out, Roxanne fulfillingly replace her as the tag team champion for the women's title. Then she would have to screw them over so she can get out, so then she can get out, so that she can be in, which only will stir up more BS problems overall as it is. Now, to what you said earlier, you saying like you would love to see Raquel with Roxanne and Liv be a 3-woman team as if they were the New Day, but just for a female version, on a separate terms. I don't see it going down that way. I mean, in some cases, yes, but in other cases, no, because
it definitely not going that way.
Well, yeah, but no, the reason why I'm saying it this way is because you would have to change the model of how this is going down right now. It's like, because I say it like this: if you were to say, okay, it's 3 of them together. Honestly, at this point, it's like, okay, if it's 3 of them, the only way I see this working is because, A, you putting neither Roxanne or neither Raquel in the front scene as the lead, and then the others are just being tag team. And let's be honest, sure, yeah, Raquel and Liv got a history, so of course that's why they're a team. But at the same time, it's like, okay, are we gonna sit here and say we're gonna let Roxanne lead the way? I'm like, I don't know. And I mean, granted, she's the more younger, more fresher talent, so it's like, yeah, you could have more likely push her. But at this point, it's like also it's like Raquel is sort of being robbed, and I'm sick and tired of like seeing her being behind the bar measurement in the women's division. So I'm also looking at it like, well, I want to see her in the front scenes. And let's be honest, most of the women team, anyways, is usually more like on the bare minimum of what Liv and Raquel's body frame is. So it's like that just makes it more sensible. But pick and choose. But if I had to choose, I think it stays right now the same way right now. I'm gonna say it goes Raquel and Roxanne, Judgment Day.
Okay, New Day retains. I mean, Judgment Day retain. I said New Day. Judgment Day retain. Okay. All right, let's what about the Gunther versus CM Punk?
Honestly, as much as I ain't gonna lie, this is probably the only one match I honestly don't care for. I swear I don't care for it. Gunther looks like shit, and CM Punk is just CM Punk. Yeah, honestly, Gunther's gonna take this again. You sort of alluded to it. A whole thing about Seth Rollins being involved in this. I could see the Brawns coming down there and trying to beat up CM Punk and screwing him over for not winning the title, because it's like they're pretty much operating in Seth Rollins' wishes of making sure he never becomes champion and everything else of that notion, which is fine. It's like, it's whatever. But full honesty, it's like, yeah, it's whatever. But even from a natural fight between these two without interference, again, I mean, if you're doing it without Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins interferences in this case, yeah, it really can go either way. I mean, but right now, because they sort of just did this overpull of just flipping the script on who's the world champion, which honestly they never really had to, but they did it anyways. Honestly, you had no choice but to really keep Gunther at this point, because you did all that. You pretty much screwed over Jay, all to give him back the title, all for him to defend the title against Goldberg, which honestly didn't need to happen at all. It was a waste. And now here we are. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going with Gunther on this.
Gunther. All right. What about Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul?
Oh boy. I mean, honestly, I would, in every fiber of my body, would want me to pick Orton and Jelly Roll, but personally, I do believe, based on what I'm hearing, I do believe Drew and Logan are gonna win this one. Because literally, honestly, because you gotta look at it. You got Logan that's a little bit more seasoned, and then Drew is just a walking, ticking time bomb. And then you got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. It's like, Jelly Roll, I mean, you've been in there. I see you put a little bit where you could choke slam, you can pretty much dark hole slam somebody, and that's all great. But I mean, as far as a fluent wrestler, it's just not there yet for me to be sold. Like, oh, Randy looked like he's gonna do most of the work.
The hot tag.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. So for me, it's like, yeah, I think Drew and Logan's gonna walk away with this one.
Okay. Damn. All right, now let's get to the match that I was just on. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus the Browns. And I do got a little thing on this right here, because due to the fact that Roman Reigns, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Roman and Jey Uso, but I got to go with the Bruns just because Roman Reigns is going to do the movie. And since he's going to do the movie, I think they may play they're going to do some fucked up shit in this match. It's going to be crazy. And I think they may introduce another member to Seth Rollins' team through this match. I know I did a video saying that it'll be in the Gunther match, but that could happen too. But I really think they introduce another guy. I'm really thinking Austin Theory may join them. He's been away, separated from Grayson, and he's doing nothing. And maybe Seth Rollins put it in Triple H ear that he want to use Austin Theory as another guy. But I gotta be into a point where even if I got the Brunson winning, but even if Jey Uso and them do win, I got it at the end of the match, man. I'm predicting it at the end of the match. Some kind of way they, hold Jey Uso, tie him up, handcuff him, or whatever, and they just fuck Roman up. They fuck Roman up, and he go do his goddamn movie and come back later. But what's your take on that?
Well, regardless of the notion of the storyline, how they want to present it, I doubt it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Roman versus Jey Uso on this. I just don't see no other way around it. They was already gonna do, because I mean, former plans before the whole injury, it was gonna be Roman versus Seth, honestly, and that could have been a little bit more different as far as who would win, who would lose, because of the whole notion of Roman never truly beat Seth Rollins ever in a match one-on-one. Right. So, that whole thing would have been a notion of that and everything else, even though I would think it would have changed at that point anyways. It wouldn't matter. But even right now, I do think right now Roman's going to take this one. Because again, like when you think about just everything, like, okay, yeah, you're thinking about the movie, you're thinking about the timing of him coming back and then Seth being gone because of injury and everything else. It's like at this point, y'all were desperate to make this pull. So you may as well have Roman win. Because if you don't, it's just stupid.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna go with the Bruns on it, but I do like I said, if Roman and them do win, I think they take Roman out in the end. Just for that play. You know how they do when motherfuckers go out to do a movie. They some kind of way got to get took out. For some reason, they got to get took out so they can have a reason to say that this is why they didn't show up the week after and shit.
Yeah, but as far as the whole new stablemate, I'm not seeing it being Austin Theory. The reason why is because, I mean, this is my thing. You can't sell Grayson Waller talking ish on Austin Theory, and then it's like magically Austin Theory just magically comes in, and then he pops in as the newest member of the faction. I wouldn't buy that. That shit would have made no sense to me. And personally, it'd just be mediocre. I mean, granted, they don't got Austin Theory doing nothing. They say that he's quote unquote injured, which storyline most likely anything else. So I just don't see it any much more than anything else. Triple H is just being a dummy, fucking him over, honestly. So yeah. And personally, I think they could do slightly better based upon certain things if they were to choose this. But yeah, I just don't see it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy time versus Jade Cargill. The storm is coming. And oh man. This like a either or match to me. Don't really care for the match. Either or, I still think Tiffy retains. I don't think they're gonna put the scrap on Jade just yet. Oh man. Then again, Jade could win since Bianca is out the picture and her finger's still fucked up. So they might pull the trigger. Oh man. I think Tiffany gonna win. I think Tiffany gonna fucking go heel in this match. And she gonna win it. She gonna motherfucking hold the ropes or put her feet on the ropes to pin Jade. She gonna cheat. What you got on it?
Well, so again, to my knowledge of based upon stories, well, for all you Tippy fans, it looks like Tippy time is gonna be up because how they're selling it is Jay's gonna win the title on SummerSlam, which then will build up her heel turn, which then will build up the story between her and Bianca. Now, funny enough, if anyone did their time in looking up this stuff, they said that Bianca will be back, quote unquote, SummerSlam. But the thing is, with what match? Oh wait, there is no match for her. So why would she be reported that she'll be back by SummerSlam? Because of this feud right here. And that's the whole point. And again, because and let's be honest, the way they did the Uno reverse with when Naomi winning, cashing in and going for the women's world title, right, it automatically tells you they're going in that direction between Jade and Bianca without Naomi being in the mix.
Right.
So that's a clear depiction that Jade's gonna win. The only crappy part about this is if Jade does win, then that means that Tiffany Stratton's title run was abysmal. You forced her to, you pretty much cashed it. You pretty much told her to cash it in, only to know that she's only going to have it for a short moment. Meaning, almost every other match that she had for the title was pretty much mediocre as fuck. It made it even more mediocre than what it was. Which is just that damn sad. Because you're trying to tell me you gave her the title. She's supposed to be the quote-unquote future, only to now throw her under the rug for Jade and Bianca's story. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Yeah, Bianca's...
granted, it wasn't going to matter anyways, right? I mean, Naomi was going to come in, but at least with Naomi coming in, it sort of makes a little bit more sense because you got a screw job. But right. No, this is just you feeding a story with a title all over again. When you don't really have to do it this way.
I told you what they don't, them titles, only for a story.
So honestly, it's just very saddening. But as far as who would I pick, I would say I want Tiffany to win only because I want Tiffany to win only because of one thing. One, this gives time to actually build the road to the title between Jade and Bianca versus it just being just that. Because right now, let's just keep it real. If anyone's seen Women's Evolution, the Evolution pay-per-view, you still see Jade looking at Bianca like there's still an issue. Like she called the match down the fucking line. She didn't cheat. She was morally worried about you more than anything else. And yet, you still looking at her with some form of disgust or some form of hatred. So it's there. It's clearly fucking there. So at this point, it's like, there's going to be a point where, I think honestly, Jay should lose. Tiffany should win. The buildup is the road between both of y'all trying to get back to the title. You come up short. Bianca comes up over. You're sick and tired of Bianca taking the shine because you want to be in the spot. And then eventually it comes you and her. One of y'all going to win, and then one of y'all wins the title. That's how I see it. But so right now, I'm going with Tiffany just based upon that merit. But I won't be surprised if Jade wins.
Right. Exactly what I say. Like, I go with Tiffany, but I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the trigger on Jade. Damn, I don't want. Well, I say that for another time. But the story about Jade, I say that shit. But if you know how I feel about Jade Cargill. But let's go down to Sami Zayn. Go ahead.
But I'll even say this, right?
Yeah.
Another reason why I don't want her to win, honestly, the road for her to win the Queen of the Ring and the opportunity to face for the title, you was carried through the whole fucking shit. You was literally carried. Like, I'm going to be honest. Look, I want everyone to think about this, right? You look at every match that Jade Cargill had, carried all the way to the finish line. She was barely even in the match. Yeah, they put her out for most of it, but then she came in at the right damn time and cashed in and then all this. I'm like, what the fuck is this? For someone that's supposed to be dominant, you ain't looking dominant. You just look like you're just getting carried, and it's like, okay, you just come at the last moment. That's heel tendencies right there. Like, that's one thing for sure. So I'm like, okay. mean,
Yep,
not heel
yep.
tendencies in the fact that you're cheating, but heel tendencies in the fact that you're coming in the right time in the right place just to score. And then two, to even make it even worse, between you and freaking what's her name? Between you and Asuka, honestly, Asuka didn't really needed to be in the Raw's Queen of the Ring part at all. She didn't even need to win. Why? Because honestly, the Raw's women's title was really wide open. And what they do, they stupidly just revisit back that fucking rivalry and gave you again Io Sky versus freaking Rhea Ripley, which honestly, that should have never happened. They should have gave it to somebody else. They could have gave it to somebody else, literally. And what they did, they just revisit that bullshit. I'm like, you can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. So, again, the fact that it, like, when they had that match, it was too fucking clear who was going to win, because there's one on one side, the title's wide open. On another side, there's a workaround. So I'm like, it was clear that Jay was going to even win that freaking match. So I wasn't feeling it, man. I wasn't feeling it.
Right. Oh, had Ryan Armstrong up. He dropped down, but yeah, Jay did get carried. She always getting carried, even in that match. Even when Bianca was referee and she had to direct her. You know what I'm saying? So
I wouldn't say it was direction, but even then, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying in general, like, it just, the workup, it just wasn't, the working wasn't what it was, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, even because as much as I like Jade, I still got to admit, from what that was at that time, it's like, that ain't it. So I already knew, like, just the way how they set it up. I'm like, yeah, you hit it to that heel turn. They're making you heel, not Bianca. It's obvious.
That's what it's looking like. But yeah, Bianca says she might have to have surgery. She still can't bend her fingers either. So that's the latest news, that she can't bend her fingers.
It might, well, yeah, it might be that case. I don't know yet. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, unless it's a play in the book. But we'll see what happens. I can't wait to see how these stories gonna fucking end up. I can't wait to see the rants and the motherfucking unhingedness that come out of this shit. But let's go to Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, which Karrion Kross finally made it to a fucking PLE where everybody been rooting for. Like I told y'all, the WWE said they gonna give y'all what you want, because they want to make this an outstanding SummerSlam. They want to make it big like WrestleMania. And not only that, they want us to forget about the women's evolution. So they're doing everything in their hands that's possible to give us that, to make us forget. But anyway, that's just my personal thought. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. And I think Karrion Kross never said, he said he haven't re-signed yet. And that kind of is, because that could be like a play in the book too. He probably already re-signed, but him saying that he re-signed, we already know that Karrion Kross is winning. But due to the fact that he said he ain't re-signed him, I'm going with Sami Zayn taking him out. Just due to that expectation on that. You got it.
Hold on, because I believe he did resign with WWE already. But I believe, yeah, because they said that he did. I don't know. No, I can't say for sure, but they said that. Let me see. As late as July 2025, Karrion Kross and his wife Scarlett have not re-signed with WWE, and their contract is reportedly expired in August. While there has been so they haven't re-signed yet, and their contract is going to be involved in. Well, again, this is the cautionary tale. This is why I'm starting to like really getting sick and tired of WWE and they bullshit. Now, granted, they got new merch for him, so there could be an indication that he's gonna be back. But even then, dog, this shit getting old, because Karrion Kross is one of those other wrestlers that they promoted in NXT very well, but then now he's on the main roster. He's looking like shit.
Right.
And people talking down on him like shit. Like, this guy's supposed to be fucking going through niggas. So I don't really like this at all. This is just mediocre. So yeah, I'm going with him winning.
Going with Karrion Kross.
Yep.
I do want to go with Karrion. Like I said, due to I'm gonna stick to my guns and stick with Karrion Kross. Cause that's who I want to. That's who I was going for anyway. But then I heard the motherfucking bullshit with the he ain't re-signed. I was like, oh hell no. I'm gonna stick to my guns though. I'm gonna go with Karrion Kross too. So I'm gonna stick with my guns on that one. Cause he should win. The feud should continue. But I think it'll be a good match. But let's all move to Sunday night. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. Now, I heard Dominic got a title match in AAA.
Yep. Straight up forward.
If Dom wins that AAA title, you'll think he'll drop the title to AJ Styles.
That's the more likely. That's the more likely odds that most people do. It's sometimes the more likely odds. I mean, right now with the whole idea of double champion, it's sometimes different. I mean, it all really depends on how you want to play with it. So I could see it go two ways. I could see he wins the AAA in the Fatal 4-Way, and then he loses the Intercontinental title.
Right.
Right. On one other hand, because at least I think honestly, because you don't really give Dom really that time on Raw to really even do anything. He's really just lackluster on the whole show, one way or the other. So, I mean, if you put him on AAA, I guess they give something for him to do on AAA's end, and at least he's moving a little bit more of his element to really move like a quote unquote a high flyer with luchador, some getting on that luchador experience.
Right.
So by all means, it's like get him on that tidbit. But that's my only other deal with that. I mean, now in a world where he keeps both, because of the name Mysterio, I think honestly he sort of just rubs it in even deeper. It's like, see, there's only one Mysterio in this wrestling generation that you can say that's not only the AAA champion but the Intercontinental champion at the same damn time. So that's just to rub it more for his heelness against his dad. And he could probably even throw shade by being like, Eddie, we did it again, me and Migo. We did it again, that So you feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I can see that happen again as well. It is what it is. But that as well. I mean, I can also see it for AJ just catching catching one more title amongst his run at the his final run down. So
right.
It's really all dependable on where they want to place it at this point. How do I see it going down? I mean, AJ's won United States. I mean, honestly, AJ is pretty much a three-way. Yeah, he's pretty much a grand champion, right? Because he got the United States title, he got the IC, and then he got the world titles.
Yeah.
So he got all three. He got all four of those. So it is what it is. So it really depends. I mean, it really depends on what you want. I could see it done either way. I think it just for me. It depends on how easy and or hard he had to deal with amongst that run up for the title amongst the other guys. If he has to go through a harder road in a sense to gain the AAA, then it's like, oh yeah, he's losing the title. But if not, then he's probably losing it. But honestly, with Judgment Day in the mix, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't take it. So I'm gonna go with Dominic. I want to pick AJ, but more likely for the story, Dominic will win.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Dominic Mysterio retaining. AJ Styles move to something else, which, oh man, I don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger, which they should find a way to pull the trigger. With AJ challenging John Cena one last time. From all that time, they would beat up John Cena. Oh man, where the time's gone. Well, that was a good time. Beat up John Cena. But so I'm gonna go with Dominic Mysterio. But that takes us to John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is also going to shoot the movie with Roman Reigns, which puts in my head that he cannot win the title if he's about to leave and shoot this movie. I mean, granted that John Cena doing it now in the damn way, it wouldn't hurt if Cody Rhodes won the title and still went out to shoot movies. But this a tough one because I was going with Cody Rhodes, man, till they were saying that damn he got to go shoot this fucking movie. But John Cena got to go back face. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes still. I'm gonna stick with Cody Rhodes, and a double fucking turn. Cody go heel, John Cena go back face. You got it.
Well, I don't know if this was hard. It was obvious. We're going Cody Rhodes. I don't know if anyone's been under a rock lately or however it may be, but it's pretty obvious what Cody Rhodes did to John Cena past Friday. It tells you, well, not this past Friday, but the week before then. Right. It tells you we're going to be seeing heel Cody Rhodes. So regardless of his movies or whatever like that, that dude's going to take the title. He's going to hold that shit hostage. He's going to be in his heelness. It's just what it is. No one cares. The only thing about this, honestly, that's going to make this any more better if The Rock comes down in this match and crowns Cody Rhodes the new guy. If he don't, then honestly, like I said before, like I'm willing to say right now, John Cena's title run has been very much entertainment, comical, but as far as story-wise, it's shit been ass and cheeks as hell. And the fact that we're going to go back to Cody, it just makes it even more plausible to Cody Rhodes' story being morally ass cheek as hell. This is a failure. Completely. A failure.
Yep.
A failure.
Pretty much.
If this had been Vince, this would have been something entirely different.
Oh, yeah. It would have been fucking lit. I know Vince would have, even if the whole show sucked, John Cena run would have goddamn made up for it. But yeah.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if Vince was here. I wouldn't be surprised if Vince orchestrated a John Cena being a Paul Heyman guy on a heel turn. Because at least someone's going to be consistent, motherfucking being a manager. Or they flip the script and he's a quote unquote a Vince guy by, I'm doing this for business, quote unquote. The Taylor suits, all this other stuff, whatever like that, fine. But this right here is just mediocrity. And I don't blame this as much on Triple H than I do on The Rock. Because The Rock, you're the one that motherfucking popularized this whole fucking beef in the first place.
Right.
And you ain't nowhere to freaking be seen. That bitch.
Yeah, that's wild. The Rock did kind of like, inserted himself in and took himself out. Well, they called him to come in. But, it is what it is.
Called in, didn't call in. I mean, at this point, you ain't gonna be able to do it. So why the freak are you to sit here and trying to act like, oh yeah, I got time? Yeah, I would love to be part of the story. Bitch, you can't have no time for this story. You always show the movies for everything. You have no freaking no. There ain't nothing more worse than someone coming in talking about they're gonna do this for the story, and the next thing you know, they flop the story. All because they got business to handle outside of it. It's like, bitch, you knew that since the jump. Why the hell did you get in the way of it now? Your ego is too fucking big for your fucking head. This is why I say this big time. This is why a lot of y'all OD motherfuckers that come into this game or bring this game need to stop because y'all freaking wasting people's time.
Yeah, I'm tired of the old heads. I got a video on that coming out on that shit too. That bullshit. But yeah, Cody gonna wrap that shit on up. Solo Sikoa I got tickets versus Jacob Fatu. Man, cage match. Solo retaining. Just simple as that. Solo retaining. Due to the fact Cody Rhodes gonna have the title, Jacob Fatu gonna be pushed somewhere up in that upper echelon to challenge Cody down the line as a face. So yeah, Solo keeps the title. Jacob Fatu maybe chase it one more time, and then he move up to bigger and better things. Yep, you got it.
All right. Well, as far as who will win this match, in my honest opinion, yeah, I could see it go this way. I could see it go Jacob. No, not Jacob, but Solo winning. I could definitely say it's not going to be the most impressive win in the world, so just know that. Like straight up, I'm gonna just say that just to keep it a $100. Because I mean, granted, it's in a cage match, so you would be very. It'll be very interesting how they play this out, because in a cage match where there's no one that can barely interfere to a certain degree, and they're both locked in that cage. Honestly, you just don't see it no other way other than Jacob just mog handling the fuck out of Solo.
Pretty much.
Unless they're magically going to let Solo actually fucking wrestle and be quote unquote the Samoan Street Fighter, which I doubt. So
I'm pretty sure they I got a prediction how Jacob lose. They hit him with the motherfucking fire. They shoot the fire extinguisher through the cage in his eyes. Yeah. But anyway,
that is a good
go ahead.
prediction. That is a good prediction. I'll give you that.
But go ahead, man.
No, yeah. Nah, shit. That is a good prediction. I ain't gonna lie. That is something good. I'll give you that much. But yeah, I mean, it's just very lackluster. So it is. The cage match. If we're just speaking on just a little bit of logic here, it's just like I'm not feeling it. It's like that should be an automatic sell for Jacob unless Solo's gonna really like get up and go. And it don't seem like he is gonna get up and go. So it's like, all right, like pick it, like pick the shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I really don't care. It's like hey, pick the shoot, choose how you want to choose it. Because it ain't gonna do nobody no favors anyways. But nonetheless, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I do see Solo winning. I'm questioning how. I mean, other than like what you said, right? They're gonna just hit it with the fire extinguisher, and it's gonna be what it is. So it's gonna be interesting. But I see some other plays being made on this one. We also got Dr. Quantum saying she got AJ, she got Cody, she got Jacob, she got Lyra and Naomi.
I'm glad you seen the chat. I ain't even looking. Hey, Dr. Quantum, appreciate you coming through. Hey, Ryan.
What about
I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming through, bro. I seen you in the bottom, Ryan, but be looking out for the review. Be looking out for the review, but yeah. Says she got AJ, Cody, Jacob, Lyra, Naomi. Oh, we ain't got to the 6-pack just yet. Okay. Yeah, we ain't got to that just yet. Becky Lynch. Oh, you say Solo. Okay. Becky Lynch versus Lyra. That's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be pretty interesting, and I do think Becky will retain with the help of Bailey, because I like I said before, man. If y'all heard my review, like I said before, man. What's up, Tanya? I don't want to say your last name wrong. What's up, Tanya? Appreciate you coming through. What you say? WWE Live Kahai. The code free me Cam quality. No, I don't know what all that means, Tanya. I don't know if you're trolling, but because I think I'm not gonna bet to you. But Becky versus Lyra, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be like I believe Bailey will interfere for Becky to retain. That, because just think about it. Becky said Lyra can't challenge for this motherfucker no more. Who's standing inside Bailey way? Lyra. If Bailey can eliminate the fucking threat, she can put herself first. Because she ain't got to worry about Lyra trying to challenge for that bitch no more. Now, bitch, you had your chance. You know what I'm saying? So that'll put Bailey in the forefront. And plus, Lyra been fucking talking crazy to her anyway. And Bailey been just trying to be her friend. You know what I'm saying? Well, Bailey been just trying to, make up for lost time, whatever. Just trying to be the good person in the situation. Put it like that. And Lyra been acting all stuck up. So, yeah, I do got Becky retaining with the help of Bailey to get Lyra out the goddamn picture. All right, well, you got it.
All right, so, all right, so this is my thing on this, right? I got this shit's so sad. I really don't even care for this that much, but yeah, pretty much the same story that you heard about this whole thing. I got Becky. I got Becky on this.
And Becky Hogan, people, Becky Hogan.
Yeah, for the simple fact of the same story that I've been hearing. They're talking about Bailey helping and interfering in the whole match. And now, of course, they're also talking about the idea. I know, Fro, you brought up earlier, like the whole thing of Becky with teaming up with Bailey teaming up with Becky. And if it does comes to that, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at this point. The only thing I will say earlier, because what you said about Alexa being an honorary fifth horseman, even though honestly the four horsemen stuff has been dead for like a good minute. They've been said that it's been dead for a good minute. Right. But even if you were to say like on the level, like I would even like I like Alexa, and I do believe outside of the four horsemen, she's one of the top females. But if you're talking about like at the highest peak of however you want to look at them as performers, I would say anyone that's up there would before anybody else as a fifth person would be Bianca, in my opinion. So
well, Charlotte just labeled her as that shit for some reason. I don't know why.
I know I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Alexa don't deserve to be there. It's just because she's been absent so long. It's like I wouldn't do her right now.
I wouldn't consider adding nobody else to the four horsewomen, but I guess because Sasha ain't coming back no time soon, or rather that Charlotte. They needed something to put inside that fit for some type of story. I guess that's what I was thinking. They did it just because some story about to come in.
No, yeah, because you gotta look at it also too, right? It's like she technically fits because the whole friend enemy thing is like technically that's what all the four horsemen are. They're all friend enemies. Yeah, so it's like whatever.
Damn. Oh shit! The whole four horsemen built off frenemies. Goddamn, that shit crazy. Yeah. Woo! And let's go to this motherfucking interesting match. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes glued on this one. Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. God damn it. I can't go with nobody else but Naomi. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley cancel each other out. You know what I'm saying? Naomi slither in and win it, or they do what they've been practicing on the house shows lately. They've been trying to test run Naomi and Nia Jax. So maybe Nia Jax comes out and help Naomi. They've been doing test runs lately. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route and Nia Jax be the fucking body go off for Naomi. And they go from there. But I got Naomi for the win. And I'm gonna keep my eyes on this shit. Glued. My eyes gonna be proceeding with caution. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Well, I haven't heard that story played out. I haven't heard none of that. There has been no indication on that, at least from my end of research. But even if that were to be the thing, I mean, I guess whenever they do the draft, which technically is going to be for those that don't know, a little segue, the WWE draft will now happen after SummerSlam. So neither the day after, meaning the first day of Raw, or neither somewhere within the future weeks, we will have the WWE draft eventually. So yeah, prepare for that one. Speaking about the draft, I mean, look, if they Naomi with the with your girl that Naya, if that is true, you know what that signals to me? That means they're moving her back. That means they're moving Naomi back to SmackDown.
They may move now just to Raw. I'm not for sure, but they've been having matching ring gear. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Well, no, I haven't. Well, that probably is an off-brand show. Like, it's not on television.
Yeah. That, you know what they do, house shows. Them be like test runs.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if they were to ever push that, that's an indication that they're gonna send Naomi back to SmackDown. They're just gonna switch the titles. Like, okay, you're now you're this champion. This person's this champion. That's all they're gonna do. They're gonna switch it around. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. Which means that they're gonna switch. That means Tiffany would have to still win because Tiffany would just be shipped over to Raw.
Raw, right? So that's interesting.
See how that plays out. If that's the case,
that's very fucking interesting because that'll throw Naomi right back in the pot of Bianca and Jade.
And this will be again the best plot twist that they've ever created because
wow.
It just makes it interesting. Unless the ruling on the draft is they can't trade champions, then that changes everything. But
wow, I ain't even think about that twist. Damn.
Yeah, so very interesting ideal right there. But as far as for this match, yeah, I'm going with Naomi winning this. There ain't no way you cash in and you just gonna lose the title right after. Fuck no.
Right.
I'll go ballistic.
For real. So
then to top it all off, I want to add a little extra to it. How the hell do y'all one moment break up a team only to show that y'all technically join back together because both of y'all gonna win y'all titles, supposedly. This is the shit that I'm talking. This is the shit that I can't stand with WWE. You break up Damage Control after you know who ends up being cut from their contract, only for them now to talk about Damage Control is dead, and we'll see you as a one-on-one competitor. Only to bring back the Kabuki Warriors as a team, only to then to pretty much bring back Damage Control. Like, come on, bro, this shit getting old.
For real.
So WWE, get that shit together, bro. I'm motherfucking just doing dumb shit.
I'm telling you, that shit right there is crazy. I hate how they did that shit. So this is what we're gonna do about this fucking 6-man tag thing. This is what I'm gonna do. Cause
real quick, before we hit the 6-man tag,
go ahead.
I do got beyond Naomi winning, but this time around though, I think she's gonna pin Rhea.
Right. Yeah.
So the way I see it, like Naomi, like Io's gonna have like that moment. Then right when she had the moment, that's where Naomi comes in for the counter. She adds an extra, splash to it. Then she pins Rhea, and then now she pins both Io and Rhea at the same time.
Right. Yep. And that put her on the motherfucking top of the food chain. Hell yeah. So let's see, because we got this 6-pack this motherfucking 6-pack tag team title match. That let me take the poster down though.
Why you get that one, right? Think about this other one, right? Oh,
my bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, think about this other one real quick.
Yeah.
If they do go with if Naomi is set up to be with Nia, right? And they do set up this tag team, and then during the draft, they do draft her back to SmackDown. This actually makes it interesting because now technically Tiffany would have to defend her title against Stephanie Valkyrie.
Oh wow. Damn, yep.
See how that plays out?
Mm.
As a whole game changer swap.
Damn. That's definitely interesting. So, because I wanted to do some shit. All right, this wasn't my idea. This was actually Santi's out idea. And I said, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it too. For the 6-pack title match. Let me post it up here real quick. Cause my boy already done put it down. So for the 6-pack title match, we got the Y6 versus Andrade and Ray Phoenix versus DIY versus Fraction versus Motor City Machine Gun versus Street Profits. Appreciate that, Ryan. Appreciate that. And in my hand, I got all the teams on paper. What I'm gonna do? Put it in my hat. You're gonna shake it up. You're gonna shake it up. Whatever I pick, it's gonna be my pick. So I appreciate Santi Zap for this one. Appreciate you. I did get that idea for him, and it was a good idea. I said, well, I'm gonna do it too. Call me a copycat, but I'm gonna do it too. It was a great idea, and I gotta admit it. So what I'm gonna do is reach in here. I think his pick was Motor City Machine Guns. Let's see what I got here. Oh shit! I got the Y6 retaining. That that's it. The Y6 retain, y'all. That's my pick.
That's what they put in the ethos. No, shit.
So I did a random pick, and that's it. Y6 retaining. So who you got for that, Wiley? It's gonna be a crazy.
My pick is really simple. I mean, again, you're not just gonna get people titles straight off the wazoo. I mean, it's already bad enough. The Y6 already is in a bad place because of these ridiculous storylines that you placed them in that had really no proper endings. So at this point in time, now giving them the tag team titles, you have no choice but to let them win. Plus, too, technically, the Y6 have the advantage in this whole tag team 6-pack challenge because you have an extra body out there that can help with the whole ladder match, with the whole TLC. Well, 2 extra bodies, but more likely they won't let what's the name interfere that much. So yeah, you got 1 extra body. You got what's her name? That can play diversion. Yeah, so at this point, I see that clear day. Like there's no way Y6 lose this. Unless someone else get extra help, I don't see them losing this.
No, I mean, the only person got extra help is DIY and Street Profits. So I wouldn't be surprised if those 3, have it outside the ring. Candice LeRae, B-Fab, and Nikki Cross.
Yeah, I can see that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have it out. Have a small brawl just to, they're trying to make it exciting. So, hell, make it exciting. Let them put Nikki Cross through the table. Oh, B-Fab and Candice LeRae team up and put Nikki Cross through the goddamn announce table. Spark this bitch up, huh? Do what y'all trying to do anyway. Spark it up. Let's do it. But SummerSlam people next Saturday, this Saturday coming up. this Monday night is the go home show. This upcoming Friday is the go home show. And we're gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see what it do.
Well, I will say one thing also too. I just read this up earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all better be prayed up because thanks to some traveling issues, Drew might miss SummerSlam because of passport issues.
Oh yeah, I heard about. I thought that shit was I ain't know if it was real or not.
Yeah, no, because they say that he doesn't have his U.S. passport, only his U.K. So they're sort of giving him the business for that, and they're trying to fix that up. So yeah, I don't know how the fuck you don't have your U.S. passport. You should have had that on lock, but
Right.
yeah, but that could be screwed over. God forbid.
Then they had to replace him.
Which would be the most horrible decision ever at this point.
Man, bro, that'll be fucked up. We want Drew. We want Drew out there. Yeah. Yeah, it's already a crazy pairing anyway with Randy and Jetro. And Randy sucking up the fan loving Jetro. Yeah, all that shit just crazy work.
Yeah, but yeah, right now where it's at though, yeah, I got Y6. As far as my audible, it goes back to the Street Profits. That's my audible. Third audible would be my third option would be Andrade and Ray Phoenix right now because they got the vibes.
Oh yeah. And that's an interesting team too. Because I guess because Penta got all the hype, being a solo competitor, they decided not to team them up so early. And Andrade and Ray Phoenix is that's an interesting team though.
No, but you know what's so funny though? I actually called this a long time ago when we were talking about this. Yeah. So when I said Ray Phoenix and Penta was gonna come, I said shit, partner them up with Andrade, let them run shit. And luckily enough, I got that technically 2/3 of that correct. So
right.
So it's working in my favor a little bit. Just not the way I wanted it to be exactly, but hey.
Hey, there it is. But they're gonna let Penta run it. And we got some people missing out the card that people is upset about, but it's okay. LA Knight gonna get his time to shine. LA Knight gonna get his time. He might get his time to shine. He might.
LA Knight.
He might get his time to shine. Carmelo Hayes is another one that they kind of throwing a red flag on about not being on the show. And who else? It was a third one, I think. Oh, Penta. Penta not on the show. So, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Penta should have been for the AAA. I don't know what they were smoking on.
Yeah, but, I mean, a lot of people going to AAA. Natalia in AAA right now. Then they say she's doing a wonderful job from what I hear. Lola Vice just went to AAA. That was interesting. Like, okay, Lola Vice gonna mix it up with them, which maybe like I said, could be a good thing for Jada Parker because Lola Vice seemed like that was the only person that Jada Parker way. But then again, you got Lash Legend in her way now, so whole Miss Parker, she just can't catch a break. She can't catch a break. There's always somebody in her way. And Lash Legend should have been on the fucking main roster taking over the fucking United States Championship or either the Intercontinental Championship, and running shops on these motherfuckers. Running fades around that bitch. I got more to talk about on that shit, man. I got to get back to dropping these pre-recordeds about different topics. So Y'all be staying tuned because I got my notebook right here. I got my pen. I had to take that shit to work, put it in my goddamn pocket so I can jot down shit. Because I think about it and forget about it when I get home. So I had to get my pen and pad and keep that bitch on me. And we're gonna start breaking down some subject. The next subject, I know I'm gonna be talking about Elena. I'm gonna be talking about her OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Ryan got his pits. He got AJ, Cena, Solo, Lyra, Naomi, and the wide sis. Okay. Similar. Similar. We did get Solo, Naomi, and the wide sis. We all picked that, but I think we went with Dominic Mysterio and Becky Lynch and Cody Rhodes for the win. Yeah. But that's his picks. And we're going to see what happens, man. Trust me, the next live stream will be next Sunday after I watch night 2 of SummerSlam. I got to get off work, come home, watch it, and then crank it up. So it'll be another late night, early morning stream. It'll be another one. I'm always on here late, though. But, yeah. And that's what it's going to be. And we're going to do a review. We're going to talk about this motherfucking shit. Hopefully it don't be nothing goes on to make me go unhinged on this bitch. And damn, so hopefully nothing go on to make Wiley go unhinged. Because he going to get in Triple H. Hey, man, pause. But he going to get in his ass, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got my video. I got my intro video from my channel already. So, yeah, I'm dropping. I'm just when that thing starts dropping off, I'm already have my review. So,
oh shit!
Load it up, whole, bro. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Already. Which channel you using? Which channel you using now?
Yeah, no, the same one. The Wally World Media.
Okay, Wally World Media. Okay. Cool. I don't know why ScreenYard ain't doing. Screen Labs ain't promoting, but I gotta check on that. But yeah, man, it's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. Appreciate you, Ryan, for dropping that 6-pack tag match. Cause I damn sure couldn't think of everything off the dome. All the people that was in it. Not straight out the dome. It took me a second.
I thought yeah, because if you was gonna forget, I was gonna remind you. Because I had the list on the other side just in case.
Okay, cool. Yes, sir. So man, anything else? Why before we get up out that thing, man?
Let me see. Yeah, there really ain't nothing much more I can really say about anything else. Like I think we pretty much called it for what it is. There's no real other angles I can think of that could probably play in this, and it mix matches to a whole nother thing. I mean, I know like the whole like the John Cena versus Cody Rhodes thing, they're selling it like in multiple different avenues. Because one of the many avenues, like, okay, we may as well just play on this, right, real quick, just for the sake of it all. Because the first avenue way of options that they say is Cody Rhodes wins, beat John Cena, and John Cena holds Cody Rhodes' hands, turns babyface, and congratulates him, and people would cheer at the fact of Cena letting go of the heel turn, right? And then for Cody, like let's say this is the second option, and this is only the second option. The second option is quote unquote Seth Rollins fake his injury, cashes in, steal the title, and wins the street fight. Because notice, right, this is the biggest thing about it, right? Cody Rhodes is having a street fight with Cena. So this is going to be even extra because, well, one, it's a street fight. Two, he can still Seth Rollins come in and steal the title if it's done in the right set of timing and everything else of all that nature. And then, of course, all this. Now, again, if he does cash in, this is pretty much on the pro code that he's not injured. But again, because he is, I don't think so. This is going to even happen. So second option is pretty much scrapped. And of course, the obvious option, which is option 3, Cody Rhodes still wins, goes heel, truly goes full heel, and done deal. Which we already talked about already. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, because what else is there after this? Yeah, after SummerSlam, it's pretty much Classic Parish.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's really it. There's nothing really set in tone for this just yet. So yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. All I can say, people, is make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got the notification turned on. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. A lot more pre-recorded videos gonna be done throughout the week. I'm trying to get to a point where I drop a video every day. So if y'all got anything y'all want me to touch on, I do have my community tab open where my subscribers can comment in the community tab. So go to the community tab. Let me know anything you want me to touch on. That'll also help me drop content and give you what you're looking for. And yeah, that's pretty much it on my side. We're about to get up
for some emails. If you got the email posted up.
My email? Nah, not the email. Don't send that in the email.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, my email be too full. But yeah, that's why the community tab posted. That's why it's open. I guess it's something new because I just figured out I could turn it on. And now everybody else can post in the community tab. So that's cool.
Been able to post in the community tab. What do you think? What do you mean?
Yeah, they can. I got a community tab. Let me show you. Hold up. It's like shit, motherfucker can post what they want in the community tab. Hold up, I'm on my Dr. Filter channel right now, but let me see. Schedule Archer. Let's see. I turned on here too. Shit, it ain't even showing it on here like it do in the it's not showing it on here like it do in on my phone.
Are you talking about that second version of Community that they're putting out on YouTube?
Yeah, it's a second version, but it's like yeah.
That's like more fan-made stuff. That's the fan-made thing.
Yeah, so you can go right on my channel, go to the community tab, and subscribers can post on there too. You know what I'm saying? So that's something new. That's something new they got going. Ryan said Jimmy Uso, Tongans, and JC Mateo may try to interfere during the steel cage match. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some interference. It's gonna be some shenanigans, but you know, it's the hype ain't there. It ain't all that. The match ain't hype. It's just something. Hopefully, to elevate Solo. Hopefully, he can get himself over in this match. But being a heel and the way Triple H do his heels is always shenanigans. Always. You'll never see a top heel win unless it's Gunther win on his own. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there because I do want to touch on that shit in a separate video too. So, like I said, I got some topics. I just got to get in here and do it. But running 4 channels at the same time trying to write a fan-made Dragon Ball story is rough. It's rough. So
you talking about that? Shoot me. You know how long it took me to set up the damn intro? Like, granted, I was doing so much other stuff, but I was like, man, this is just too much. And then to top it all off, to even make it even worse, the fact that it finally took me, I'm already behind because, like, okay, think about this, right? All those damn posts of those past events that we literally had already, like. We did the NXT Great American Bash. We did the Night of Champions. We did the Saturday night main events, and then we did
Right.
Women's Evolution 2. Like that's 4 different events that I passed that even if I wanted to talk about those because of storyline basis, I can't even really ride off of it. It's like I'm gonna have to do tidbits just to ride the coast on everything, just riding into SummerSlam. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah, you had to.
Sorry, far past.
Yeah, once it passed, I'd be like, man, fuck it. That's why I didn't do my Monday Night Raw review. I was like, damn. Then Friday came. I was like, you want to know what? I'm just gonna save everything. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing about the reviews. I'm just gonna wait and do the fucking prediction. Sunday, I almost goddamn missed this. I almost missed this show. Fucking screaming on the goddamn gaming channel.
I thought you already did this show. That's why I was like, oop, I already missed this one. I ain't gonna lie. I was KO in my living room couch. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, damn, again? Next thing you know, I'm like, yep, I already know I missed your show. And I'm like, oop, oh, wait a minute. You didn't went live? Okay, well, I guess he got tired too. So I'm like, okay.
Hell no, man. I'm tired now. I'm tired now. Look, I was gaming, bro. When I say the drama went, it was chaotic at first, but kind of like freaky chaotic, right? So it got freaky up in the game room. You know what I'm saying? Not in personal, but just freaky ass talk on the show while we gaming. Then the drama came. Then the shit calmed down. Then it sparked back up a little bit. Then it calmed back down. So it was a crazy 6-hour game stream. I think down to 7 hours of gaming. That shit was crazy. Had fun though. Had fun. Then I finally said, fuck it, let me shut this shit down. Come in this motherfucker and crank this wrestling up. I came in this motherfucker. I thought you were knocked out. I said, shit, why the probably sleep? Shit.
I was asleep. The funny part about that, I was asleep.
Damn. Hey, shit. Now I need to be asleep. I'll crash out in a minute. But,
I'm gonna have to do this whole thing. Oh, did my phone just die? Oh, yeah, it did just die. Oh, Lord.
okay, yeah. I definitely got to get up and get ready to go to this spot in a minute and check on this situation. So, yeah, people, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you're new. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure y'all have a nice rest of your day, a great day, a blessed day. And I be the main event. This is my co-host, Wiley.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace. He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness till one day he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.